bit more than that. What? You heard him on the Slant, his podcast, The Slant. You can catch him the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival. He's one of the producers. Please get up for Sal Cola. Jesus Christ. Sal Cola Donato.
I could have did a lap around the place before you finished my name. You guys made it. You made it to the end of the show. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's like when the Mets finally got to the World Series. It's going to be over before you know it, guys. Give it up for Vinny's dick. Yeah. Give it up for Vinny's dick. Yeah, Vinny's sitting next to my sister, folks. Enough giving anything up for Vinny's dick. You hear me? We're giving it up for Vinny's dick. We're just happy Vinny has it dick. It's the right size. It's not too black. It's show my father's relieved. It's crazy out there, you know? It's crazy. You never know. When you're dating, you make some crazy choices, I'm sure. I'm sure you know. My wife's always scared. My wife's scared. Her biggest fear is that one day I'll come home and I'll be gay. Who's married over here? Married? Oh, well, your fear just came true. I'm sorry. And she's just scared. Like, I'll come home one day and I'm just gay. Like, honey, I was at the ice cream parlor. I tried dick, and it was so much better. Crazy, stupid fears. How are you guys doing at this table? Yeah, you're a little too white and quiet to be at this table. You should have went to the black movie theater. Your ears would have hurt less. Good time. That's what Vinny's saying. Yeah. God, it's a long night, folks. I don't know what I'm doing here. I had a baby 1 week ago today. Well, it's just a force to have it. It's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing here. Him and my wife have a lot in common right now, more in common than I do with my child. They're both in diapers and both their genitals are bleeding. You know? It's crazy. It's really crazy. The night we took him home from the hospital, we got him home with the first diaper change. We got this. We opened up the diaper and he projectile shit on both of us. It got worse later on, though. He's like a little terrorist. We were in a Mexican standoff, right? We're trying to change his diaper, and he's fighting us off, and then he goes like this, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And he grabs his freshly circumcised dick. We're screaming, he's screaming, he won't let go. We had to fight him off. I was like, that's it, I'm booking myself on a show. Get me the fuck out of here. This week, it's gone by like that. It's so fast. I go back to work tomorrow, and I'm starting a new job tomorrow with construction workers, which is more crybabies, you know? It's rough working with construction. That's why I'm happy I'm married. I don't gotta catcall women. They love to catcall women. I was on this one job when they were on lunch, and this woman walks by, and my coworker goes, "Hey girl, you shit with that ass." I was like, damn bro, you nailed it, you know? She's coming right back. Crazy. Crazy. I'm happy to have a kid. It's wonderful. He's a boy. I think I mentioned. I remember everybody was so happy when we found out he was a boy. They were like cheering in the doctor's office, balloon streamers, and I was quiet. And the doctor was like, "Aren't you happy? He's a boy." I said, "Doc, it's 2018. You got to give him till like kindergarten to figure that shit out." Give him a little time. She's like, you could see, I remember she was like pointing the blurry sonogram. She's like, you know he's a boy. You could see it right there. There's the little penis. And the PA hit the doctor. She's like, don't say the little penis. I said, Doc, he's my son. He's going to be average. I promise. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Did a lot of crazy things before we got married, right? So I heard the baby was coming. So I was like, we're going to Europe when she was 8 months pregnant. So we'll go all the way to Europe. She held up. It was cool there. We had fun, a lot of fun in Europe. Got a little stage time. It was a really nice time. Who's been to Europe here? No, nobody at this table. Yeah, you Italians, I know. You guys been to Europe? Anybody? Yeah. Where'd you go?
Italy.
Italy. Brussels. Him? He said Italy. Why Brussels? Does he like write your trips to you? Like, you know, when you go, you don't expect. I didn't expect the electrical sockets are different, right? We got those weird that you need an adapter. We only brought 2 adapters, one each, but we have like 5 devices, right? So I thought ahead. I said, I'm an American. I'm gonna think my way through this. I brought a power strip with me. So I could turn their one shitty European outlet into 5 American outlets, you know? So when we got there, I pulled it out of my bag, and my wife said, do not plug that shit in. I said, no, I got this. I plugged it in, and it went boom! And the entire hotel went down. And there was a knock at the door, and it was the concierge, and he's like, what did you do? I was like, listen, he's like, no, I was like, all right, Pavel, listen, I took your one outlet and I turned it into 5 American outlets. And he said, why would you, the building's from like the 1600s, why would you do that? I said, I'm American, I can't help it. You remember what we did to Iraq? We took one country that like kind of worked and we blew it up into 5 shit territories that no longer worked. I couldn't help it. Really cool. The architecture though, amazing, gorgeous over there, isn't it? Like I couldn't believe how old the stuff was. There was this one, I was in the Czech Republic, right? I was in Prague, and I really wanted to see the Charles Bridge Tower. It was gorgeous. I think it was built in like 1425, right? I couldn't wait to get there, and then we get there, and people are fleeing from the tower. And my wife looks in, and she's like, oh my God, somebody took a shit on the stairs. I was like, all right, I guess we're not the only Americans in town. Who else would do that? Who else would shit on that old tower stairs? I was trying to do the right thing when I was there. I was trying to learn the language, you know. So I was asking the concierge. He was really cool. He's helping me out. The way to say thank you in Czech is dichuj, right? Can you say that? Say dichuj. You don't got it? You just don't got the chuj? It's all right. So the thing is, I ordered a dopia when I was there, a double shot of espresso, and they gave it to me, and I think my wires crossed in the brain. I said, Dupuy! Fuck. When I got back, the concierge was like, Sal, how'd you make out the other day? I said, Pavel, I said Dupuy to somebody. And he said, Sal, you told them you're on drugs. And I said, yeah, Pavel, at least I was honest. It's been a wild time. The pregnancy's been crazy. You have kids?
I got nieces and nephews.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Well, I help. I was also like a man. I lived with them and I helped raise them.
You were a manny?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ alive. Do you fuck him?
Oh.
So you have nieces and nephews. You're fucking your nephew. What is going on in this family? What is this? Does this just hang out with... Where's the moms and dads?
Not here.
Oh, Jesus.
My husband's one of the comics.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope he doesn't beat me up. I'm just kidding. You're a good sport. You're a beautiful woman. It's a lovely ring your nephew gave you. I like it. Yeah. I have nieces and nephews. Look, if somebody asks me, what kind of car do you have? I'm like, I have a bicycle. Almost the same. Almost the same. Yeah. I had to do some work on myself now that I have a kid. You know, when the kid was coming, because I get fucked up sometimes. I do things like I take like people who like double park. I take it personally. I get angry, right? So one day I'm driving and there's this like 16-year-old white kid. So he's already the most hateable person on earth. Right? And he's on a bike and he's driving in between the lanes. And my first instinct is just get as close to him as possible and I'll go on. I thought I got him good until I got caught up at the red light. And he came rolling up and I grabbed the water bottle because I'm scared it's like 16-year-old kid. And he's got a man bun, right? It's horrible. So he comes up and he goes, why did you do that? I said, why the fuck were you in the street? And he's like, so you drive at me and try to hit me? And he was right. So all I said was, nice hair bun, douche. And like I could tell it hurt because all he said was, fuck you! And he rode away. And I felt guilty. I felt real, because I did stupid shit when I was a kid. Like, do you remember the comic Demetrio with the cocaine on the floor? Like, I did stupid shit like that. By the way, you can't just think about piss to cocaine ratio. There's other things on the floor, like HPV. He was like going to the doctor, and he's like, how did you get the wart, like, right there, you know? It happens, you know? It's $50 a gram of coke. You can't just let that go, you know? Teach that lesson to your nephews. But I felt bad that I heard I felt bad, though, because I knew every time this kid looked in the mirror, he'd see his stupid man bun just, like, hear my voice, you know? And just like getting caught at the red light, shit will always come back to haunt you, because I was walking my dog with my wife in the park, and I see this group of kids coming, right? They come in, and I just see it, the bun. He's coming at me with this bouncing as it comes, and we're getting close, and I'm tensing up, because I remember him, you know, he's got to remember me. And he gets up to us, and he goes, oh, hey, it's a cute dog. And I was like, fuck, he's a really nice person, you know? And I just had his shit on his stupid man bun. That's rough. Yeah. The in-laws are around a lot now. You know, they're always calling every day. They never called every day before. You know, you can only reject so many times. You know what I mean? They like make up excuse. But like my father-in-law, right? He was staying at the house, and we had a family event the next day. And we're sitting there, and he goes, "I called the prayer team back in Florida to pray for nice weather. They're like SEAL Team 6 for Jesus, you know." And I had to get mad. I had to get mad because if I was God and you're calling me and asking for nice weather, there's 8 billion of you, you know? I let you be white in America. What else do you want? And what else can I do for you? You fucking asshole, you know? God. You know, a lot of fun with my wife before the other kid. We're gonna figure that shit out now. But she's a flight attendant. You know, it's a really cool job. She works for a nice airline, American Airlines. You know, not United. Okay, that's the one that kills puppies. Yeah.
He's United.
Who is? Fucking murderer. You're racist against Asians. You have terrible customer service. But I remember when we were, you know, I could fly anywhere for free because I'm married to her, you know what I mean? That's how that works. So I started looking at, like, who I want to fly. You could bounce in other airlines. And it turns out that American Airlines isn't even the best for customer service. Do you guys know who the best for customer service is in the world? Everybody just fucking Southwest. When I was in Prague and I said that, they're the only ones who got the answer right. Only in America were like Southwest. Because their flight attendants go on Ellen, right? That's totally why. Southwest, that's like half an airline. Ryanair. Right. No, it's United Arab Emirates, Qatar Air. Come on. Yeah, right. That's what I said. I was like, I can't fly Qatar Air. I can't be the only white guy in a plane full of peaceful Arabs, you know? I get bored. By the time the beverage car went by, I'd be like, come on, guys, do I have to hijack the plane? Somebody do your job. Yeah, I'm glad you guys laughed at it. You gotta laugh at terrorism because it's not going away, right? But there's a silver lining here. You know what that silver lining is?
No, what's that?
That all the good terrorists are dead. Yeah, think of that. We haven't had like a 9/11 in like, I don't know, 17 years. What do they do now? They drive into shit. Asians have been doing that for years. I'm not really impressed. It's rough out there. Well, you guys have been really wonderful. Thank you so much.